about triangles and angles, some important information. This triangle right here is called a right triangle. All triangles, no matter what they're called, are 180 degrees, okay? In a right triangle, the right angle will be 90 degrees. So it will be a right angle. The other two, okay, if it's a right angle, would be acute, which means less than 90. Because if the whole thing is 180, we know that 180 minus 90 is 90, which means this angle plus this angle plus this angle has to equal 90. So that means they both have to be less than 90, so these two would both be acute. Okay? This triangle is called an equilateral triangle, still 180 degrees. All angles would be congruent. They would be exactly the same. So this one, and this one, you would basically say 180 divided by 3 is 60. So they would all be 60 degrees, which makes them all acute angles because they're smaller than 90. Okay? This guy over here is an obtuse triangle. Obtuse means larger than 90. This angle and this angle would be acute because they're teeny-tiny, just like the word acute. Think about it like a cute little baby. They're little. This right here would be the big fat obtuse angle. And the way that you check it is you just draw a right angle, which makes the letter L. And if you notice, when I draw an L, this angle goes past my L. And again, it's 180 degrees. All right? Now we're going to talk a little bit about some of the other vocab words that you might be struggling with. All right. Collinear. Linear, we know, means line. Think of like company. You're going to have people at your house. So this means you're going to have company on a line. So collinear just means you can have more than one dot. You can have 2, you can have 5, you can have 50, it doesn't matter. It just means that you have company on a line. So there's a bunch of dots on a line. Array is super easy. It's like the sun. There's a giant circle, and then there's rays pointing off of it. So just like a sun's ray, a ray is a point at one end, a fixed location, and then it points off in the other direction. Okay? Right angle makes an L, 90 degrees. Acute, to see if something's acute, you draw a right angle. And if you notice, this angle does not make it all the way out here. It's acute, which means it is less than 90 degrees. Okay? Because it's small. It's cute. It's little and cute. Here, an obtuse is greater than 90 degrees. And you know that because if you draw a right angle, our angle goes past it. Obtuse is like obese. It just means big. Okay? So giant. All right, let's talk about this right here. Okay? So we have a bunch of lines that all meet at one point. We have to understand that angles have names. A first initial, a last initial, and a middle initial. So let's say I'm looking at this angle. This angle would actually be called angle ABC because it has to have a first, middle, and last initial. Okay? So adjacent is somebody that is next to. So there's a whole bunch of them that are next to. I'm going to say EBD. So triangle EBD. Okay? So that's this giant fat obtuse angle right here. Okay? EBD is adjacent to this angle on the inside or this angle on the inside. I don't care which one you pick. So I would say that EBD is adjacent to CBD. Now again, you could have said EBF is also adjacent to EBD. That would be fine too. All right? Linear means it makes a straight line, which makes 180 degrees. So if I look, there's a whole bunch of them. You could say CBE makes a straight line. So line CBE. You could say FBD. FBD also makes a straight line. So you could say that they're straight lines, or you could call them straight angles. It's pretty much the same thing. Complementary comp. Oh, there's that CO, which turns into a 90, telling us that it's a 90-degree angle. So we look for an L. Complementary is two angles, so this would not be complementary. This would be a right angle. Complementary would be two angles that make a right angle. So ABC, angle ABC, and angle CBD. When I put them together, would give me a complementary angle. All right, lastly, we're going to do supplementary angle. Supplementary, there's the S, which we can turn it into that 8 so that we know it's 180 degrees. All right, supplementary angles are two angles that equal 180 degrees. So I can say that FEB, so this angle right here, I'm going to color it yellow, plus EBD makes a straight line, and there's the straight line. So that would work. So we could say, FBE and EBD. That makes a straight line. What else could make a straight line? Let me use a different color. Let's go right here. What about these? This makes a straight line, but this isn't two angles. This would be three angles that make a straight line. So I can combine FBA with ABC, and finally angle CBD, and I can get a straight line. However, this would not be supplementary, because supplementary is two angles that equal 180 degrees. This would be three. So this could equal a linear line. It could give us a linear line, but it could not be supplementary because it's three angles. We only need two. All right. I think that's all y'all might have questions on. If I missed anything or you need help with anything else, just shoot me a message. All right, bye.